Serio, who has always been very supportive of the council and the commanders that have been here at the 5-2, and of course, what he does with graffiti in his community.
Ladies and gentlemen, the president of Guerinos Against Graffiti and the sponsor of One Block at a Time, Heather Guerinos.
Thank you. You know what? You guys can't see the smile on my face right now. There's a story behind the Guerinos Against Graffiti. My husband used to go out, and he still does, with his shopping cart. And he's been doing it for many years. And I will often say to him, where you going? It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. You gotta go see your mistress or something? Because I didn't understand why this man would go out with the shopping cart of paint. I says, who cares? They're gonna put graffiti no matter what you do. So I decided that I wasn't gonna fight him anymore, because that was his passion. It wasn't mine. It was his passion. And I wanted to support him as my husband. And I said I would do it under one condition: if you're gonna do it for our children. I'm here today because we have a wonderful deputy inspector in the Bronx. And when I say dedicated, I mean when you call him, he takes time out, he answers your question. And I think that he needs to be recognized for all his hard work to make sure that the graffiti and the garbage is removed from our community. I'm not from the Bronx, and I got a culture shock when I moved here because Mr. Guerinos from the Bronx. Show my appreciation to the one and only Deputy Inspector ALPS, and I will say it again, he's the best Deputy Inspector in the whole entire Bronx. Okay?
The very first Golden Brush Award goes to Deputy Inspector ALPS.
Yeah! Congratulations! Yeah!
Now, these brushes are personally designed by me. It's taken hours and a lot of precision to just design that. And when I started designing it for Deputy Inspector ALPS, I wanted it to be masculine, but I also wanted to be sexy as well. Something that his wife can look at and say, hey, I like that, you know? So I hope you enjoy it, Deputy Inspector ALPS, because you really deserve it. And I thank you, and I'm so lucky to have you as our Deputy Inspector. And I know everyone also agrees with me.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you.
Now, in honor of the One Block at a Time, the coalition that we only sponsored, there's another agency that is up at 4 in the morning. You hear them. They come down the streets. They make you move your cars because they're going to come down twice a week, and they're going to go once a week, and they're going to do it on a Thursday or Friday, and they're going to clean your streets. But in honor of One Block at a Time, Stephen CARUSO Jr. from the Sanitation Department of Sanitation, the Community Affairs man, he's the guy they send out to fall victim to the community who gets all the complaints. Please, Ms. Heather. I'm sorry, step over here. I'm sorry. And I really appreciate the coalition letting us do this. And this is for you, and for the service, and for all the sanitation men, really, who got to lift up and I hate to say white people's butts, and keep the streets clean. And thank you, sir. We're with the church on Decatur Avenue, and we adopt the baskets, and then being that I'm out a lot, any mess I kind of see, and they give me the green bags, so when they find them all over the neighborhood, they know that I've been down there trying to help out. 2019, we did a cleanup of a beautification and education day on Park Side.
For victims of domestic violence. And anyone that knows me, I'm an advocate for victims of domestic violence. I don't know if our Assemblywoman Natalia Fernandez is here, but I've been advocating with her to make sure that we have stronger domestic violence bills passed to protect the victims and their families. So a wonderful lady that actually came out that day, and I was very surprised. And she came out with her husband to help us clean up, and her name is Miss BRENDA. It was a long time ago, but let me tell you, with this pandemic, we haven't seen any We haven't seen each other for a while. That meant so much to me that you came out to support us. And if you notice that Brenda has a purple brush. Now purple is a color for what, everyone? Loyalty and domestic violence. So all these brushes were designed by me, and it was designed with love. So thank you for coming out and showing your love and showing your support. God bless you. Barbara, I have to say thank you too, because you are very instrumental in terms of making sure that the graffiti has been removed in our community, so thank you too. So our elected officials that are here, some of them already left, but we need to have a program where we have a pilot program where we can implement taking our youth and giving them something positive to do in our neighborhood. Encourage our young people to do positive artwork. One other officer that I cannot forget, he is an officer that is dedicated to our community. He picked up a brush, and I was kind of surprised because most police officers, that's not their job description to clean up. But that day, this particular police officer came and he picked up a broom, that was in 2019, and he started cleaning. And he is a community affairs officer, Officer Stefan E. So, and I gotta take a picture with you. Come over here. Thank you so much for coming out.
Get on there, please.
Hoping that we can have more just awards like this, because we've been just hibernating inside and not being able to go out because of the pandemic. So it was really good to come out to see everyone tonight. God bless everyone and get home safe. Thank you.